What's up, SHS? Welcome back to the Salem Show from our Washington County Community Foundation studios at Salem High School. I'm your host, Logan Dent.
And I'm your other host, Ethan Campbell.
Welcome to the new and improved Salem Show.
That's right, we're back and better than ever.
We hope everyone had an amazing summer. We are really looking forward to this new school year.
So what even happens on these shows?
This is where you get all the latest and greatest newsworthy activities happening at Salem High School and beyond.
So what's going on?
Attention seniors, formal photos will be taken September 27th and September 28th. Shirts, ties, bow ties, suspenders will be provided as options.
Black velvet capes will be used for the girls. For more information, see Ms. Spalding in room 8.
Attention students taking IB Tech dual credit classes, we have been given an extension for knowledge assessment testing.
You have until Sunday midnight to get your qualifying score. Do not wait though, keep working on it. See Ms. Martin if you have questions.
Congratulations to the new Art Club officers, President Brandon Schmidt, Vice President Allison Claudefelter, Secretary Ellie Spalding. Check out the Art Club Google Classroom for more information about the t-shirt design.
Students are reminded to turn in free reduced meal forms to the bookstore.
The deadline to register for the October 28th ACT is Friday, September 15th. Go to act.org to register. See Ms. Martin if you need help or a free waiver.
And that's it with us. Now to Haley with the weather.
Thanks, Brady and Logan. This upcoming week looks like we are coming a lot closer to fall temperatures. So with that, let's look at the 10-day forecast. This Friday, we have a high of 77 and a low of 52. Saturday follows the trend with another high of 77 and another low of 56. On Sunday, we have a high of 75 and a low of 55. This next Monday, we will have a high of 77 with a low of 54, and it'll be generally pretty sunny. So I'm excited to have that. On Tuesday, we have a high of 79 and a low of 57, and it'll be a little bit cloudy. On Wednesday, we have a high of 80 and a low of 57, and it will be partially cloudy. So just a bit more than Tuesday. On Thursday, we will have a high of 80 and a low of 58, and again, it will be partially cloudy. On Friday, though, it will end up raining. We have a 55% chance of it. We will have a high of 77 and a low of 57. We will also have a football game that day against Corydon Central. On Tuesday, we have Talk Like a Pirate Day, so I expect to hear some pirate talk. That's all I have. Let's take a second to go for a short commercial break. Then we can head over to Community News with Nick.
What is an endowment? Endowment is just a fancy word that means that your gift will last forever. When you create an endowed, just another form of the fancy word, fund with the Washington County Community Foundation, we will invest the money and then award grants from your fund forever, so you can support your favorite causes forever. Okay, but how does it really work? Well, let's take a real-life example. Ralph and Faye Mahurin. In 1995, Ralph and Faye's fund was started with $420,000. 22 years later, their fund had given away $472,647 in grants, and it had a value of $715,000. All of the charities that Ralph and Faye loved get a gift from them every year. If they had given their gift all at once to the charities, odds are their gift would be all gone by now. But Ralph and Faye will end up giving more money than they ever dreamed possible. That, my friend, is how an endowment works.
Thanks for that hot weather report, Natalie. Now let's focus on community news. SLNN is lucky enough to start producing the State of Salem message from the mayor himself, Justin Green. This will give Salem residents and everyone around Salem a chance to see what's happening in our community. Make sure you catch these monthly updates on our social media and right here on the Salem Show. Now let's head over to Mayor Green.
Hi Salem, hi students. I want to come to you again this morning with another announcement. The City of Salem has teamed up with Washington County Tourism Bureau to make an announcement of some new seasonal banners that we're going to place around the downtown square. These seasonal banners will change out 5 times a year at least, and have a new visual effect on the downtown corridor in and around the square, and change with the seasons that are appropriate. We really like these new banners. Thanks to the Washington County Tourism Bureau. Goodness, they've been good sponsors and partners with the City of Salem, and I look forward to more improvements, more landscape ideas, more quality of place initiatives that are coming to the downtown square. We're building on all the time. This is just a first step, so enjoy the new banners. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Green, for that report and all the updates in Salem. This past weekend, our very own Salem Lions Marching Band competed in their first competition of the season at the Paoli Invitational. The group received awards for Best Color Guard, Best Music, Best Visual, and overall first place. Congratulations, Salem Marching Lions. We are proud of you. Now let's toss it over to sports right after this Lynx commercial.
Shop local at Lynx Clothing and Shoes. Lynx offers a wide variety of clothing. Looking for a nice outfit for the night? Lynx has it. Need a nice pair of shoes to go with it? Lynx has it. Lynx doesn't just offer nice clothes, though. They also provide all your local sports team gear. Shop for Salem, Eastern, or West Washington merchandise. Is your child missing any sports gear for his or her game? Lynx has it. With the wide selection and stylish and comfortable clothing and shoes, all your sports gear and equipment needs, along with their reasonable prices and a central location in the heart of downtown Salem, Indiana, there is no reason you shouldn't stop by and shop at Lynx Clothing and Shoes.
Thanks, Nick. Now let's get into the Sports Minute from the Hoosier Upland Sports Desk. The Lions football team took a couple of losses this past 2 weeks. They lost to Scottsburg at home and then last Friday at Brownstown. The Lions will welcome the Springs Valley Blackhawks tonight. Then the Lions will welcome the Corden Panthers next Friday for homecoming. Remember, if you can't be at the game, then head over to ihsaatv.org/Salem High School to watch it live with the SLNN crew. The Lady Lions volleyball team is currently 6-14 overall. The past couple of weeks have not been kind to the Lady Lions. They lost to Mitchell, Paoli, Scottsburg, and Christian Academy of Indiana. Boys soccer lost at home to Henryville 3-1 this past Saturday and won Monday 3-1 at Trinity Lutheran. The boys soccer team played Tuesday night, beating Corden 2-1. Girls soccer lost. Congratulations to Lane Roberts for placing second and Rafe Wells for placing 7th in the East Washington Cross Country Invitational last night. The Lions will run again on Saturday at Crawford County. Swim team will begin preseason conditioning next week. They will practice Tuesdays 3:45 to 5:15 in the afternoons and Thursdays 5:45 to 7:15 in the mornings. Anyone that wants to try out swimming is welcome to attend. If you have any questions, contact Miss White or Miss Whitlatch. That's about it for me in the Hoosier Upland Sports Desk. We will be back with Monday Matters after this short commercial.
Wait, we're bringing back an old segment that wasn't forgotten about, just waiting on the right person to bring it to you. X-Sports is back better than ever. I'm Draven. I once again grace your screen for some sports that don't get a lot of screen time around here. First, I want to talk about Chicago SLS. Nigel sucked because he tore his ACL. Later in the tournament, Ribeiro's board snapped, and he continued to ride on it until the tail completely broke. Gustavo Felipe looked like an absolute clown out there. He did not do very good. He's a good skater by all means, but he looked like your good local guy. He didn't look like an SLS pro. And my personal pick was Jagger Eaton. Unfortunately, he didn't make it very far. He had one of the lower scores out of everybody in that tournament. Tokyo SLS, Yuta Horigami, Olympic gold medalist in skateboarding, goes to this tournament, wins first place because he's a gold medalist. Nija performs better because of his ACL healing. That's really all the notable stuff that happened at Tokyo. So September 8th, Primitive released Testing 6 with some of their new pros, some of their old pros. Really a good video. I recommend you watch it. And Huff released Forever, a full-length video on the 1st of September. That was also very good. I'm a very big fan of Huff's pro team. And then, so the day of recording this, actually, Santa Cruz and Pokemon did a drop with blind bags where you can buy a deck for $110 and you'll get a random deck out of 15 different models. And unfortunately, they only come in 8.0. So if you're like me and you skate 8.5, don't even try it. The Nija 3s are coming out in November. Way too much for a skate shoe. If you feel like spending almost $200 on a shoe you're going to destroy intentionally, go for it. But I wouldn't recommend it. Girl and Modernica is releasing furniture. I don't know why. I don't know if they thought it was a good idea. I thought it was notable. I thought it was kind of funny, and I put it on here. Huff is doing a deal with Alzheimer's called the Long Distance Collection, being across the world. And yeah, it's all pretty good. They got some pretty good pros from Alzheimer's doing some really cool stuff. I really want the hoodie from it, but I'm not paying $80 for a hoodie that I'm going to tear. And then Vans and Nick Mitchell also did a collection. Same thing with the Alzheimer's collection. It's all really good stuff, just way too expensive. And then we will be back with Monday Matters after this short commercial break.
Thanks Hunter and Draven for the Sports Minute and skater news from the Hoosier Upland Sports Desk.
This week, Monday Matters will be focused on taking one priority at a time.
There's a lot of things that are important to us, from our family and friends to our schoolwork, hobbies, interests, and different issues both locally and globally.
Sometimes it is a wonder how we manage it all. Some days are easier and others are not.
However, when we focus on one priority at a time, we also keep all of the other things that are important to us in mind too.
In a way, we are constantly juggling what is important. At times, it can be overwhelming and challenging to figure out what to do, as well as stay focused.
What can be helpful is to have support from those around us.
That's all for Monday Matters on a Friday. Now let's pride towards the end of the show.
I see what you did there. Thank you for tuning into the Salem Show from the Washington County Community Foundation Studios.
This concludes our second episode of Season 11 of the Salem Show.
As the show runs down, we would like to remind everyone watching to like and subscribe to our YouTube account and streaming channels.
Also, don't forget to check out our social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok.
On these apps, you can view an array of videos and updates about our Salem Lions News Network.
Let's not forget about our radio station, 700 World Radio.
You can find it online at live365.com or on Roku.
Content for Roar Radio is added daily, including the 411.
And with that, we will see you next time, Lions Nation.
Stay classy, HHS.